comedian Charleston White. Now I say comedian loosely, all right, because D.L. Hughley said don't embarrass the craft by calling it comedy. So I'm saying comedian because that's what the headline says, all right? Charleston White got into a scuffle at a performance. I want to analyze this thoughtfully, okay? So I'm going to show you the video and then we'll get into it. Here it is. You were there by getting moved. I done already got paid. You paid to see me. You paid to see me. Lakers trash and wine ass. Pull out some money though. Pull out some money though. Pull out some money though. Pull out some money. Pull out some money. I hit you on your goddamn head. Pull out some money. I hit you on your goddamn head. Hit you on your goddamn head. All right, I got more video. Put up the picture for a mask. When this first started, when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, is this a skit? Once I realize it's not a skit, I'm asking another question. Where's the security, right? Typically, you have a protocol for something like this. You clearly see there's a real engagement happening. It is about to turn violent. The man on stage has picked up a weapon, something to protect himself or to launch an offensive attack, right? So according to Complex, Charleston White performed in Crockett, Texas on Saturday night as part of a Christmas-themed event he was booked for. During his set, White allegedly questioned the validity of the 2020 NBA Finals, where the Los Angeles Lakers, two Lakers fans in the audience, did not seem to take kindly to White's commentary. White claimed that the man who was wearing a Kobe Bryant jersey asked to come up on stage. He explained that he feared for his life at that moment, which he says caused him to hit him with the item you see on camera. So following the incident, White would joke about pressing charges. So here's what he said afterwards. Boy, I'm pressing charges like a... Man, I'm pressing charges. And then I'm taking my disability papers to the prosecutor's office so we can enhance the charges. Because you jumped on a disabled person, a legally blind man. Now, your attorney can go get the pictures all they want to and videos of me driving doing this here. He legally blind. And you jumped on a disabled man, boy, your charges gonna be enhanced like a... And he a community activist. And he a youth advocate. Boy, your ass gonna be in trouble like a... And boy, get what? I'm gonna take this eye out when it's time to come testify. I'm gonna feel my way around the courtroom. Yeah, I'm gonna feel my way around the courtroom when it's up there. Say, they go have the Bible out. Will you put your hand on the Bible? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, like I see this. Yeah, sir, the Bible right here. Oh, okay. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, there's nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yeah.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash. All praise go to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Grace Millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down is teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayatah Dabada. And to the Akwat and Akim out there that's out there repenting. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, of those of our people, you Israelites, that's repenting. Shalom to you, Mashpachah. This your Hakarab coming at you real quick when you saw the clip that I showed. And these motherfuckers need to watch their mouth. Because individuals that don't watch their mouth, evil will come to you. See? And there's two things the mouth will bring to you. It'll bring life to you, or it'll bring death to you. And I don't want to run my mouth too much on it. I just want to pull out these scriptures on it. Because what he should have did was stay cracking jokes and making motherfuckers laugh. Because if you make motherfuckers laugh, They ain't got time to be trying to be your enemy. But see, that guy is just a sarcastic coon. See? But let's go to these scriptures, and I'm just going to hit all these points and end it off. Because our people are something else. They'll be enemies of their own people and friends of the enemy. And repeat that again about our people. They'll be enemies of their own people and friends of the enemy. See? So you can't have no pity on these motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that'll run their mouth and create enemies. And then when that evil come your way, then what you gonna say? See, he brought that on himself. You done created enemies all over the place of your own people, and then when individuals stand up, your thing is to hit somebody with a bouquet of flowers. Or spray somebody of your own people in the face with mace. And then when something done to you, you say, I'm pressing full charges. These niggas is wicked. Wicked. But let me get into these. Let's go here. Let's go to James chapter 3. Start at 5. Even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And what it says, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. That little fire is that tongue. And the tongue is a fire, a whirl of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and set on fire the course of nature. And it is set on fire of hell. What is that hell? Death. You're jumping down to verse 8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Full of deadly poison. And everybody love to run their mouth. Not for good, but for evil. And then when that evil come your way, they'll want to cry and act like they ain't did, like they're innocent. No, but you warded that to yourself. By what? By your mouth. Let's go to Proverbs 13. Start at verse 1. A wise son heareth his father's instruction. And who is our father? Yahweh. And what is he doing? He instructing us. These are the instructions of Yahweh. And what he say? But a scorner heareth not rebuke. You can tell him, but hey, what the motherfuckers of the world say? You can lead a whole water player, but you can't make her drink it. You can give these people all kind of advice based on the Most High's instruction, his advice. But guess what? They ain't gonna hearken unto it. But a scorner hear it not rebuke. You can't correct these motherfuckers. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence. And you know damn well he's a transgressor. And what he eat? Eat violence. He might have came out of that little situation, looked like he came out of there unscathed. But that ain't gonna always happen. And me personally, I hate individuals that run their mouth and ain't shit ever happened to them in life. That shit ticks me off when I hear people that ain't shit ever happened to them, but they mouth will be running, you know, like, and ain't nothing ever happened to them. Because when you're a person that have been through something and some things that happened to you, you'll be wise. You'll look at the situation. But motherfuckers that nothing ever really happened to, you'll see they'll throw themselves in front of a damn train. In front of a moving train, they'll just throw themselves in front of it. Why? Because ain't nothing ever happened to them. Proverbs 13:3, he that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life. But he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. See? And our people good for opening their mouth wide as hell. What the Most High said, what is that? Jeremiah 4:22. My people are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. And that doing evil, it all begins with their mouth. Wicked niggas. Shit, you should be glad the Most High gave you a goddamn tongue in your mouth so you could be able to talk. Speak righteousness. But our people love to have that tongue in their mouth to use it for wickedness. That's all they do. And then when shit come, when the Most High sent evil their way, because the Most High is the author of it all. You saw that little incident on stage, you think that wasn't of the Most High? You think that wasn't of Yahweh? That was of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. He was in control of both sides. That dumbass sarcastic idiot with a filthy bad mouth of creating enemies, and he was also controlling those other individuals. It was all of the Most High. See, matter of fact, let me grab that before I move to the next one. But let me grab that. Let's go to Amos, right? 3 and verse 6. And what it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord had not done it? You see? Yahweh controls everything. All of it. So motherfuckers, our people, you the worst. Because you don't take heed to nothing. You don't take heed to nothing. They all think it's a game. See, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things. See? So the Most High is in control of everything. Because on one hand, he moving the pieces on the left-hand side. And on the other hand, he moving the pieces on the right-hand side. So he's in control of both. And he moved those pieces how he want those pieces to be moved. And he put them in the positions that he want them to be positioned in. And we just happen to be those pieces. And this particular situations that you end up in is the places that he wanted those pieces to be. So our people, you're just a bunch of unbelievers. You need to start watching your mouths. Creating enemies and shit, preferably of your own people. And then when the Most High bring evil your way, the first thing they want to do is cry wolf. Like, you see what he was doing? He said he pressing full charges. How you pressing full charges on somebody that you assaulted? Now, when somebody assault you, you have every right to defend yourself. Every right. And don't feel bad about defending yourself in case somebody assaults you. But don't expect, if you assault somebody, and then, hey, to every reaction, you got a response. So don't be mad about the response when you cause the reaction. Tell you how people something else, man. They are something else. Something else, man. But let's get back to it, though. Proverbs 18. I tell you, boy, there's something else. What it says? Proverbs 18 and verse 6. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. What it say that mouth do? That mouth calleth for strokes. What you know what a stroke is? It ain't talking about somebody that's grabbing his chest and talking about he can't breathe and all that shit. No, it's talking about not talking about that. It's talking about your ass to get smacked. Get beat or something like that. That's what it's talking about. That's those strokes it's talking about. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth and his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. You see? So that mouth is a motherfucker, man. But let's go down, though. And what it says, I'll start at 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. What it say? Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Meaning your mouth can bring life to you, and your mouth can bring death to you. See? And a perfect example of the mouth bringing death to you. What did when you just think this just popped into my head when you going into what is that? Is that Ezekiel the 2nd chapter? Nope, Slakia. That's what's that, 2 Kings? The 2nd chapter? Matter of fact, let me just grab it real quick. You know, with these badass motherfuckers that was running their damn mouth. Let's grab it. Around here. Yeah, right here. Well, I'll start at verse 22. 2 Kings 2 and 22. So the waters were healed unto this day, according to the saying of Elisha, which he spake. And he went up from thence unto Bethel. And as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city and mocked him. What they was mocking him with their mouth. And said unto him, Go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head. And he turned back and looked on them. Who turned back? The prophet Elisha. The one that asked Yahweh Shem Shai for a double portion of the spirit of Elijah. Meaning, can he be endowed with those abilities, with the Holy Spirit of those abilities that the Most High endowed Elijah with? And what did he do? And cursed them. Did he say, you fucking assholes and shit and all this bitch and all this other shit? No, he didn't. He cursed them, meaning he spoke. He asked Yahweh Shem Shai to punish those little motherfuckers. And what did he do? With the mouth brought judgment on them. They mouth, but they ain't do nothing to him. They didn't hit him with nothing. They didn't do nothing like that. They just ran their damn mouth. Being little wicked motherfuckers just by running their mouth. And what did it bring on them? What did their mouth bring on them? It brought death their way. Death came knocking on their motherfucking door. All because of their mouth. And he turned back and looked on them and cursed them in the name of Yahweh. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tore, meaning basically killed 42 children of them. When mauling their ass. All because they mouth. So what did their mouth bring on them? Their mouth, hey, it'll bring death. Let's go back to it. Proverbs 18 and 21. And what it say? Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. If you love life, hey, you gonna speak these things that'll bring life to you. If you love death, you're gonna speak those things also that'll bring death to you. See? And that's just why I just read that thing in 2 Kings, the 2nd chapter. Because they mouth brought death to them. Speaking wickedly towards the prophets. See? So that mouth is a motherfucker, man. That mouth is a motherfucker. Instead of washing, our people need to wash this shit out with soap. Instead of washing out with soap, won't you just eat the soap? Just eat it. Because it'll bring destruction upon you. And don't nobody want destruction when they get it. Let's grab this. Proverbs 21. And what it says. I'm just hitting all these points. Because it's repetitive. Over and over and over. These are the instructions of the Most High. This is the words of wisdom right here. And it's instructing you, watch your motherfucking mouth. It ain't talking about saying fuck, shit. No, watch what you say to people. Whoso keepeth, Proverbs 21 and 23, whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from trouble. You see that? Let's get another one. Let's go to Sirach. Chapter 5, 13. What it says? Honor and shame is in talk, and the tongue of man is his fall. It says honor and shame is in the talk. So you can speak certain things and it'll be honorable. You'll receive honor, meaning you will receive respect, reverence. And by your same mouth, you will bring shame upon you. And what it says, as the tongue of man is his fall. And that's the tongue of anybody, man, woman, anybody. Motherfuckers, boy, I tell you, these scriptures is you get all the instructions. You get all the instructions. Slakia. You get all the instructions. Let me grab this one, Sirach 19. In verse 6. What it says? I start at 5. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. He that can rule his mouth shall live without strife. What? He that ruleth his mouth shall live without strife. And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. See, so we already know that dude, he's a comedian. You're supposed to be making people laugh. But that's not his profession. He's not a comedian. He's a sarcastic coon. See? And he didn't create it either. And they wanted to make him get on the stage and try to be a comedian, play the role of a comedian, because he's sarcastic. But it's a difference for making people laugh and then being a sarcastic, wicked motherfucker to just, that's what he is. He's just sarcastic. People laugh at his sarcasm. So they think that, oh, you should know what, you should get up there and try to be on the stage and make people laugh. That's not his job. That ain't what he do. He ain't gonna do nothing but create enemies, and you saw it. And all these motherfuckers do. That's all they do is create enemies with their mouth. That's all they do. Let's go to this one. Sirach, the 28th chapter. Just a few more points I want to hit and end it off. Sirach 28 at verse 10. As the matter of the fire is, so it burneth. And as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. And according to his riches, his anger riseth. And the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed. And hasty contention kindleth a fire, and in hasty fighting sheddeth blood. If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of the mouth. You see that? So you can bring problems on yourself, or you can extinguish the problem. And both of those things come out of the mouth. Both of them. Tell y'all people something else, man. I'll tell you something else. But when that punishment come, you motherfuckers ain't gonna be so quick to run your damn mouth. He ain't gonna be so quick to run him out when judgment going out. And then you would have thought that. I thought looking at that, I'm like, oh, they gonna tear his head off, but they ain't even tear his head off because I guess the Most High didn't put that in their spirit to do it. They just wanted to rough him up a little, I guess. But that ain't gonna always happen though. That ain't gonna always happen. Sometimes the full wrath will come upon you because of your mouth. Proverbs, Slakia, Sirach 37 and verse 18. What it says, four manner of things, Slakia, four manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death. But the tongue ruleth over them all. What did it just say? Good and evil, life and death. But the tongue ruleth over them all. Slakia, ruleth over them continually. So continually, your mouth, hey, you can speak good things. And guess what? Your mouth, you can speak evil things. And within that good or evil things you speak, guess what? It can bring life or death to you. And all of that is under the control of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So if your mouth is just so filthy and so crooked, he can bring death to you. And if you know how to speak the right things, he can bring life to you. There's certain things how you can speak that your life will be saved because of it. That's what we doing, trying to speak this righteousness of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and walk according to his righteousness. Why? So because it brings life to us. His ways bring life to us. But transgressing his ways, it brings death to us. So we seeking after life. But a lot of our people, their mouth is going to lead them to death. They something else, man. They something else. Let's go here. Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 12. What did it say? The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself. See? Yep, hey, that mouth is a motherfucker, man. That mouth is a motherfucker. But let's grab these other two and end it off. Let's grab this one. Proverbs, right? 11 and 19. And what it says, as righteousness tended to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. See? And that mouth, hey, tending to life, that mouth will get your ass in a world of trouble, man. A world of motherfucking trouble. Let's grab this other one. Let's go down to it. 27. And what it says, Proverbs 11 and 27. He that diligently seek good procureth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. You see? So if you searching for evil, hey, evil will find you. If you searching for evil with your mouth, if you searching for evil, not that you out literally looking for evil, oh, I'm trying to find some evil. Well, even if you're doing that, it'll find your ass. But just looking for evil with your mouth, by what comes out of it, you'll find it. So our people better, hey man, you better listen. You better repent for number one. And watch your step. And I just wanted to hit those points just to proclaim a small portion of the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Because our people don't get it. In this time, the Most High said, evils is multiplying in the earth. Ain't nobody sparing no motherfucking body. Whoever the wrath of Yahweh, whoever Yahweh wants his wrath to fall upon is going to fall upon him. And that mouth just might be the cause of that evil coming your way. So I'm going to end it off there. All praises be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Ha, Quadash. Shalom Yasharala, Wa, Barakatham, to the repentant Israelites. Shalom.